It's been nearly 1 year since Hurricane Helene impacted our region, and people are still working to recover all around us. This week, we're highlighting counties in our region and just how far they've come in the last year. Joining me now is Unicoi County Mayor Bubba Evely, EMA Director Jimmy Irwin, and Road Superintendent Terry Haynes. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Glad to be here.
Thank you.
Well, first off, we're nearing 1 year since Unicoi County saw devastation like never before. Tell me just a little bit about how you all are doing and how the people there are doing.
It's still a day-to-day, still handling the issues that may come up, that the needs that people need, but things are getting a little quicker and a little bit more spread out, and the people getting a little bit more settled in, back to the routines.
Yeah, I would just echo that. It's we're 1 year out, and so much has been done, and so much you see in a hurry, Ansley, the first few months, and now things are behind the scenes more. So a lot of the work that Terry does, I do, and Jimmy is now behind the scenes.
Well, speaking of that, let's talk about where we are when it comes to the recovery process.
Well, right now, on my part of it, we're moving with it. Of course, Jimmy, he's been on the ground with us from day one, second one. The mayor, he's we call it bringing up the rear to back us. So, and I don't know, the mayor, he has a little better look at it than we do.
Yeah, there's several of our large projects. Our Chestnut Bridge that Terry's working on is almost ready to get out for bid in later part of this year. Our NRCS project, stabilizing our banks, which Terry can work on several roads that need to be redone. Also our rail spur, the county's responsible for that industrial park to get those suppliers materials in there. So that work will be started next month. So it's taken several months, but we're now going to see the fruition of all the work we've done for the last 6 or 7 months.
And speaking of roads, I know he just mentioned a couple of things that you're working on. Let's talk about some other roads that you're working on that folks might recognize are pretty passable.
Right now, we've got all of our roads that were affected by the Helene are travelable, they're reusable. The only two that we don't is the Red Banks Road and the Jones Branch Road. And the NRCS, as he was talking about, will be taking charge in the Tumney Creek area to do it first. Once they get it armored with the big boulders on the side of it, then we'll come in and start laying the gravel down the asphalt. They will leave from there. The schedule is to go to Jones's Branch and begin working on that one. Once they do that, we'll follow up behind each one of them. So, but right now, the bridge is, I'm taking more of a heat over the bridge because it joins the Appalachian Trail. And that's causing a lot of conflict with the hikers that are coming through because they're having to reroute. But other than that, we are moving. It's slow, but it's just going to take a little time.
And let's talk about how much this has cost and where all of these dollars have come from. I know there are a lot of players in all of this.
Well, the cost is tremendous. Our estimated cost on Chestnut Bridge alone is $13 million. Our NRCS project is $5.1 million, and our rail spur is close to $1 million. Just those 3 projects. That's not even starting with all the roads that Terry's already repaired and replaced, and our emergency services over $1 million that has been spent out by the county just up to this date, which we're still working to get reimbursed. And of course, we haven't received reimbursement dollars yet, as all the other counties. So it's been a struggle financially. The state, the governor's office, and the legislators gave the counties an appropriation that was affected, which greatly helped us be able to manage some of these projects and be able to go ahead and start the work, because otherwise we'd had to just borrow the funds.
And I know that there are so many people that still need help. What assistance is available 1 year out?
We've got the Unicoi County Long-Term Recovery Group that works out of the Armory office with EMA. If anyone still has some needs gravel, needs driveway, needs little things fixed, or felt they've been left out or haven't been included, or just need to talk to someone about possible help, come by, talk with Susie, and she'll do everything she can to help them. Evergreen Church, Southside Church, is still helping a tremendous amount of people get back into homes and getting roofs over their heads.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us here today. I know that this weekend marks a very big milestone in this recovery journey.
we appreciate being invited, and we just if we could say anything to the public out there is that our community is very resilient, and they've done just how they've treated each other and supported one another, and the support we've received from outside our community has been tremendous, and Unicoi County is better for it.
That's right. We're strong. We came through the 77. We built back. 24, we'll build back again. It's just going to take a little more time, but we will get there.
Yes, absolutely. Well, again, thank you all so much for joining us. And with the one-year mark from Hurricane Helene coming up this Saturday, the Unicoi County Emergency Management Agency is looking to thank everyone involved in the aftermath of last year's flooding. A community thank you event is happening this Saturday. It's from 11 to 3. It's going to be at Fishery Park there in Irwin. Plenty of music, food, inflatables, and so much more. This event is free, and if you are planning on going, make sure that you take your own chairs and picnic blankets. We'll be right back.